When it comes to vehicles and driving safety, it's essential that you follow a certain set of standards. Unsafe driving, using any of our vehicles, not only endangers you and everyone else on the road, but it also endangers our company's reputation. That's why all our employees, contractors, and visitors are obligated to take part in a vehicle and road safety awareness program. And all operators of heavy equipment and those driving in areas that contain heavy equipment must undergo induction and training that covers the specific hazards involved. Competence of the heavy equipment drivers must be undertaken annually or derived from a risk assessment for each vehicle type. All operators must be declared medically fit to handle their roles. At Vedanta, we take every precaution to ensure that our drivers are equipped to handle the job, which is why they're all required to have a valid driver's license, are subject to behavior-based feedback, must perform a pre-operation safety check, and must understand crash and breakdown procedures. After all, the last thing you want is to be stuck on the side of the road for hours. Please ensure whenever you are stuck, you effectively use hazard indicators. There should be a proper system in place to manage driver fatigue. All person using equipment associated with a vehicle such as cranes and winches must be trained. And naturally, we have zero tolerance in place for any drivers under the influence of alcohol, illicit drugs, or prescription medicines that affect their driving. The same policy applies to anyone talking on the phone or texting while driving. To fully ensure the safety of all our drivers, you must put in place a formal risk assessment. All vehicles must be selected based on tasks, application, and environmental conditions, and must be subject to a pre-operation safety check. The driver and all passengers must wear seat belts at all times. Speed limits and traffic rules must be followed at all times. And a site-based traffic management plan must be in place. Apply wheel chocks to all parked vehicles on site. When you park a vehicle, it must be fundamentally stable, meaning it can't roll even if it's out of gear with no brakes applied. And anytime your vehicle's in park or not in gear, you must apply the handbrake. Finally, all the vehicles themselves must contain the following features: fixed seats and safety belts for driver and all passengers, a speedometer, driver's side and passenger's side airbags, fire extinguisher, first aid kit, 2 high visibility jackets and emergency roadside triangles, and reflective tape to enhance visibility at night. Vehicles should not have side-mounted seats or externally mounted fuel containers or carriers. A proper consideration to be given to inclusion of IVMS or GPS. Simply follow all our safety requirements and you're in for a safe and happy journey on the road. Drive safely. And remember, you must adhere to 100% of the standard 100% of the time.